matter of service matter against the corporation of India. It was last posted on 5th of December 25 for submission of evidence in opposition by FCI. They have submitted. By one.
March.
There one method, my lord, Gauhati of 60,000 rupees, my lord. Just last listed 17/12/24. Another is my family pension release of
9 March.
last listed on 10/12.
9 March.
5 and 6. My scenario out of station. Automatically. Yeah.
5 and 6 in October.
It's 9 March.
We have passed it for the day. How long do you want an adjournment? Huh?
The first time.
All right. Okay.
Last listed on 3rd of November, Your Lord.
What's the subject matter?
It's a service matter, Your Lord.
Matters for admission.
Yes, madam.
11 March.
Obvious, madam.
In March.
Victim mentioned for listing method. Appointment of doctor.
11 March.
The matter was filed on 19th Wednesday, Your Lord.
Day after. Wednesday.
Wednesday. Deeply obliged, Your Lord.
I request the package. I arrived at the
32.
I beg to mention for listing my motion matter. I'll on my lord 10 to this thing. Maybe day after tomorrow. my lord.
Day after tomorrow.
Right.
Day after.
Okay.
My preferred listing written for motion year on 25 years.
Rest
Decided
matter.
on 19th January.
Rest matter.
This
What is 19 January? What?
I filed it.
Filed in 19 January. Why was it not listed?
On time detective subsequently corrected.
All right. Yeah.
Like this.
Item number? Right?
Was retired from service, on 13/12/2023. By this application, I am challenging its circuit on 1/12/25. I'll let me take you the fifth to the circuit at page 21.
21.
21. Kendra Kumar is going to hire get decision media branch office under Gauhati hired on such and such day, are hereby charged for the following irregularities committed by you during your term tenure as cashier, Gauhati branch office, Gauhati division. That you have made regular practice of doing third-party adjustment at cash counters in contravention of the prescribed rules and procedures. Out of the 15 check issued for adjustment of renewal premium against policy number so and so of life issued to Surinder Sharma and policy number of life of issued you collected accepted 12 checks and adjusted them against premium and loan repayment of various other policies of defined policy holder mostly under agency code of so and so, which was in serious violation of the prescribed rule. Further, some of these checks were also utilized for.
Anyway, so what happened after the charge sheet?
My lord, I am coming. The detail of the geology has it what is the check numbers are and dates are given. Last date was 29/9/20. Geology kindly record it. 29/9/20. And charge sheet was issued below 1st of December 25, after 5 years. Now, under the pension rule, but you have to kindly have a look at, I connect it at page 13, the relevant portion of the pension rule. It's called Life Insurance Corporation. I'm supplying it, Lord. Forty-eight. Competent authority may withdraw a pension or part thereof, whether permanently or for specified period, or other recovery from pension or of the whole or part of any pecuniary loss caused to the corporation if in the departmental or judicial proceeding the petitioner was found guilty of grave misconduct, negligence during the period of. I skip over the second provision, first provision, then second provision. Provided that no departmental or judicial proceeding, if not initiated while the employee was in service, shall be instituted in respect of cause of action which arose or in respect of an event which took place more than 4 years before such institution. Now, under the law, as per Supreme Court judgment, date of issuance of charges is the date of institution. So, my last transaction in 20, as per their own document, charge sheet detail, 20 I received, charge sheet was issued 25, more than 4 years, 5 years.
When did you superannuate?
This is not superannuated in 2023, 23. Therefore, my lord, I am covered by this pension rule. So, when they
Say what
limited opinion, and therefore, after 5 years, and therefore it would have jurisdiction, my lord.
there is no appeal provision.
No, my lord. No appeal. It's not a neither conviction, punishment, nor anything. That is bar. Right. No standing. Charge sheet, my lord.
It's only the charge sheet.
Only charge sheet.
No order has been passed.
No, initiation shall be the change of charge sheet. Thereafter, they issue an order, proceed with the,
Proceedings are continuing.
they decided to proceed. No, not continue. Still in still. They appointed the inquiry officer and other. I will get assistance.
Higher grade.
Mirza Bank.
Huh?
Mirza Bank
These are branch.
under Gauhati.
ICI employees pension rules. Like they're issuing notice. Anything.
What I'm on, my lord, when repeatedly in violation of
We don't know because the other side is not represented.
no, my lord, I totally agree with you, lord. But the charge sheet itself disclosed that 20. So either your lordship protect me for till then, let them come and look at it. I have no objection if they have other documents or material. Till returnable date, my lord.
Where is your charge sheet?
Charge sheet at page 21.
But agreed by recovery or stoppage of pension?
No, my lord, they have not imposed me punishment.
No, they've not, but they're proceeding under two rules, 39 and 48.
Ah, 39 is 39 under regulation, you know, that your lordship can it's like our disciplinary appeal rules, you know, how punishment can be imposed, you know, that regulation
And 48 is for recovery.
recovery.
Proceeding.
Yes,
Has to-
otherwise, the dismissal is not will not come, my lord. Removal will not- or any reduction
Your pensionary benefits in the event you are found to be guilty.
guilty, my lord, provided
This 48 is only for recovery.
no, my lord, what I am on, my lord, they have to found me guilty. It is a misconduct, right? Now the question is, as per rules, because under the rules, my lord, as soon as
This 4 years,
ah,
4 years bar
but
is under 48.
48,
48 is not for recovery.
no, 48 is recovery. When it can be recovered, it is that is there in the
Council. You have understood correctly, charge sheet and charge sheet. Punishment under separate rule. One not important.
no,
We-
supplement. I mean,
No, right, but
I'm-
we presume that it is for punishments to be imposed, etc.
only in Paris.
Which may, now that you are superannuated,
Yeah.
will have the effect of perhaps stopping your.
My lord, what rule 48
But
says,
48 is only for recovery
No.
of pecuniary loss.
48 1 says, 48 1 of next heading, the competent authority may withhold or sanction or part thereof, whether permanently or specified period, or order of recovery from pension of the whole or part of any pecuniary loss caused to the corporation if any departmental proceeding or judicial proceeding, the petitioner is found guilty of grave misconduct or negligence during the period of practice. I have to found guilty, then the recovery will come. And that protected by the second provision. You cannot draw up a proceeding to found me guilty of misconduct.
When is the next step?
Next date has not been fixed.
Why are you asking for it?
Below, otherwise they issued a below, they appointed the inquiry officer and presenting officer. Therefore, I say,
Not been issued.
sir,
If you have an interim prayer, you could have.
can I- so there is no standing council.
So there is. It's not there. Proceedings are not- Can give you a
No,
shorter date.
proceeding initiated by virtue of
That's all right, but you are not being served with any notice.
no, my lord, your lordship kindly last two page, my lord. Page 27. It enclosed they decided to proceed with the departmental proceeding.
Quite right, but even
And this is difficult, my lord. Again, they do proceed with the or status quo as on today shall be maintained, my lord. Till then, till returnable date, that should not harm anybody.
so it's not a question of harming anyone. You're passing an order.
Fine,
in a
fine,
matter
fine.
where there is
Sir, my word.
no immediate threat as on date. There is threat that you'll be thrown out of service, the pension will be
No,
stopped.
my lord, the immediate threat is not
So
there.
you are agreed that there is a fraction of the rules. The other side,
No,
because what you're asking for a stay, essentially,
Because-
final prayer,
because it
you
is-
want to say that proceedings cannot be, proceedings
Why
cannot
not?
be initiated.
when it is without jurisdiction,
So
my lord,
we can give you a shorter date.
Ah.
We can have it on 13.
Fine.
Have it on 13. Then we also consider
Why not I consistent today?
By then, I know. 890. Page 19. roughly. Repetition. Directors or file an appeal or a review. So we are going to decide or whatever you want to do. Waiting, now we are waiting for the time. But when is the next thing? 30. Well, 2 months. The year is past. I'm the earlier order pass. Right now, pass.
But try to because appointed as sales manager,
Yes, what is it? What?
I reported in Bongaigaon.
Who is your employer?
Employer is the respondent, that is the IRDA authority, Insurance Regulatory Development Authority. They are my authority. And at the instance of respondent number 3, the respondent number 4 has issued the transfer order that Lordship may kindly see page 19.
Your first statement in paragraph 2. Please read the first statement in paragraph 2.
Petitioner insisted that the respondent number 2 appointed the petitioner as the assistant sales manager with effect from 14/10/2008.
And who is petitioner number 2?
Petitioner number 2. The appointing authority.
What is the name? I'm sorry, respondent number 2.
Respondent number 2. Is that is Bajaj Allowance, now Bajaj Life Insurance.
All right. So you are an employee under that.
Under them,
Why are you before this court?
because I have been transferred in
You
a
go and file a suit. You go to the labor court. Why are you before the writ court?
there is no
What do you mean no? There are judgments passed by this court. The appropriate forum is
constitutionally need appeals, perhaps it will come by me. Constitutionally need appeals, it will come.
what residual?
All the other writ petitions, the writ petitions which are
You are
mentioned,
challenging a service condition. You are
Service.
challenging your transfer by the employer. Council, you know.
I responded number 3. Yeah. Okay.
Good case. Some reason you overlooked it. Heard Mr. Ravi Verma when it comes to. Submit Mr. Many. Or respondent number 1.
But Mr. 2. Page 19.
Transfer order sent by an email dated 25/1/26. Transferring the petitioner.
Private melody is to be guided by law and that is statement.
What statute is it established?
Yes, sir. That is Insurance Development Authority. Lordship may kindly see
It is registered.
page 5, para 4. That is
manager, general manager had issued the certificate and
Page number.
Speaker 7, para 6. Of existed that he works under the respondent, which is statutory body.
Statutory
follows-
body is respondent number 1, not 2.
Somebody has come to
Who is, they are employed under the forest range of under PTC. Find that there is some merit, you should not
Loss.
file affidavit.
loss.
Get it. When can you get it? After 1 week.
Seven three minutes.
7-3. 9. 9 from 1. Charge sheet here.
Same factor. No, no, no. Beyond that, no. The trial, there has been, there is some other regulation. Right, in the trial also, has not yet, that stays not. In the department proceedings. Easy, but things which you normally take before, right? That situation. It's not to be initiated. 60. And
Charge sheets have been submitted. That
SQT, the SQT
No, not 31st, 30.
Four. 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Number 7 is third.
Service movement shall not be disqualification for, it shall ordinarily be a disqualification for future employment. I also approached the appellate authority, they also dismissed my appeal. And therefore, before I am your lord, before the lord. Of course, notice my lord will find it page 38.
Challenge?
One of the primary grounds is my lord, the Sucos notice would reveal that there were certain allegations. And based upon the exact same allegations on the same day, co-delinquents were imposed lesser punishment.
You are praying for parity.
Parity. From that, my lord, Rajendra Yadav judgment, my lord. Let me just read. Paragraph 12, my lord. Paragraph 12, my lord. Doctrine of equality applies to all who are equally placed, even among persons who are found guilty. The persons who have been found guilty can also claim equality of treatment if they can establish discrimination while imposing punishment when all of them are involved in the same incident. Parity among court delinquents has to be maintained when punishment is being imposed. This is one of my primary grounds. Besides other.
Yes. I
Reply on this.
reply. Third. All.
Yes, sir. Central Bank of India.
All.
(23/5, 2025). That is the penalty.
5.
And my lord, the appellate order is 9/10/2025.
Penalty of from service.
It shall ordinarily be a disqualification for future employment. the harshest penalty.
Which is disqualification.
My lord, 9, 10, 25, my lord.
9, 10.
Three others, my lord.
Employees.
Right, leave it.
After tomorrow. Working. Survey.
Yes, my constituency is 2019, sorry, 1990.
Yes. Respondents, what do you say?
One to 5.
Fine.
Thereafter, one was actually connected with one PID cyber case. Thereafter, he was placed under suspension.
Legal notice. Refer to order dated 21/11/2020, first the method of the petitioner reported.
Why you come after all these years?
My lord, subsequently there are lots of there,
But in the meantime, was it placed as per the direction only by law? Huh?
file RTI also, my lord, which says that, my lord, pays for my lord. Is it apart from minus of the disciplinary proceedings? Well, minor, yes. Enacted order of
The minor lordship. This aspect has to be looked into. There are lots of petitions, lordship has already been decided, lordship. This is the prayer lordship. Seven, one, six, and seven lordship.
1, 6, and 7.
District level selection committee. By the district. One and seven lordship.
1 and
Okay.
When you are working as of young mela school, the AS register against him.
where is the discharge order?
District order is my lord, Mr. 2 page 263. I was elevated to the rank of.
What do you think? Government
Bill number 12 minor. Amendment letter 12. Amendment. Amendment. My best potency. Best potency is the my list. List of the
what is 67?
16 is amendment. Yes, right.
Prior to
30 January.
is it appointment or promotion?
And representation test.
earlier.
9, 9.
9. Did you get it by 9?
10th Lord,
10, 9, 11, 13.
11th Lordship.
11.
I'll have the book.
Why are you afraid? You're
So
outside.
so they are saying that in this order, they are saying that that is their presence law. They were very much there. Last order, honorable court, they that is the law. Last order, lordship start from 31, page number 33 with the relevant portion. There are now entitled to consider for their cases for payment of minimum pay scale. I'm entitled, I'm not paying regularization or anything lordship. I'm just saying
So
that
what is this Jodumani Nath?
Jodhpur lordship I have MS, page number 35 onwards.
Moneynath case. Management. They are entitled for the not by government. Right.
So
Taking
what,
order
what was the direction of the court?
Direction at page number 34 was. Oh,
page 50, my lord. 50. There are 50.
but lordship, there is an order of this honorable court.
And the speaking order also says that, my lord.
Order of this honorable court, lordship, page number 12. Their presence lordship was passed lordship. Thereafter also one order was passed to pay minimum state of pay lordship. Order lordship. Directing covers lordship, that portion 34 is the
Now, what does
they produce testimony saying
it is
that
here? It is enclosed.
I'm saying that here and I'm entitled to pay. I'm entitled to get minimum wage pay scale.
You read para 23, page number 50.
Yes, doctor. I have.
So, submit. So, click.
On that day, they are saying we are entitled. My submission may be seen, lordship. Page number 33. We said that we are satisfied, allowed to continue the present post and paid minimum pay scale, lordship. 33, lordship.
33. Where is the statement?
My MS Kanun lordship submit that our client would be satisfied if he is allowed to continue in the present post and the paid minimum pay scale. And they have agreed to that,
Where is that agreement?
lordship. There are page 34, lordship.
But your entitlement is with regard to Jodumani. As per directions of Jodumani.
Lordship.
What is direction?
There were some other direction of this honorable court also, lordship, saying that Upendas is
Show us this direction.
lordship, there is an order of this honorable court, lordship.
Which
First
page?
interim order, page number that 23, 24, lordship.
That interim order came to be merged with the final order. That interim order.
That interim order, they have not challenged it. They have not said that.
That interim order came to be disposed of by which order? Page number 28.
Lordship.
No. Page number 32. But the word that is
I am entitled.
as per Jodumani.
Their submission, lordship, on that day they produce the. That inclined to oust me, lordship. But that much, at least one time limit may be given. I will submit by but that time I may not be ousted. That order can be passed, lordship. Because 2002, since 2002, she is working, lordship.
What you are challenging order at 52.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, lordship. Past para, lordship. Stand on that in
Last para. It doesn't say anything. It says the superintendent will place these matters before hospital and society.
yes, lordship.
No.
Last para of page 53, they are saying that they cannot, department cannot grant
You are not required to. Please see para number 2 at page 54.
Yes, Lordship, I have seen that.
But then why do you want to submit another representation?
But they are trying to they are trying to oust me, Lordship. That's why I have come before this honorable court. Some protection till
Yes, Mr. Gora.
So there is no statement regarding that,
There is no, he is expressing some apprehension.
but there is no statement in the petition, my lord, to that effect, my lord.
some protection maybe.
What kind of protection? Where you are clearly being committed. Now you are now asking in order of run.
There is no apprehension.
In order dated saying that I may not be ousted. This interim order, their hands were tied, but now they are inclined to because
third counsel for parties. This petition is filed with the one.
Obliged.
Done, my lord. Is 26, my lord. I retired in the year 21.
So yes, not receive. Sir, will you copy for Friday, whatever date you want.
But I have served, my lord. For then 4 years. Yes, yes, you yes,
Still under jail.
yes. Not
This doctor.
deeply open.
Serving is what? He's asking you the point. Time, no?
Yes. Held by this court. First round of thereafter, when the inquiry report your document getting. Petitioner could not prove beyond doubt as to his innocence. On that basis, he has been.
Let them file. If they don't file, then we call for the report.
Now, yes, yes. How much is the marriage certificate? Hey,
Then how will the court find out?
found out.
By?
Then we approve the government. Government order for verification once and commission.
See the certificate?
What is the certificate, my lord? My lord, that will be stamped by and signed and sealed by.
Now, in case it is there is an allegation that this is fake,
Caste certificate number 5 by the concerned board under the provisions of the was required to be to undergo re-verification as per the Assam. In accordance with verification board complies with the latest procedural guidelines. Subsequently, after thorough scrutiny, verification by the authorized customer,
who is appearing for the file.
Certificate after the disciplinary process.
And you are appearing for 7 and 8. Produce these four. First paragraph. First paragraph, last line. District administration initiated fresh verification to the caste verification board. Verification board.
Regarding verification of OBC caste certificate, Worship. Here, with reference to the subject cited above, I am to inform you as per the office record so and so. It is found out that OBC caste certificate number so and so dated 9/7, which is annexed to herewith with the repetition of the Worship. The favor of the Parmeshwar Chauhan, who is the petitioner, are not an authentic and genuine document, as this office has no record of issuing or countersigning such certificate from this office. However, Nonia subcaste belongs to MOBC before 2023, before the recruitment process, and the subcaste Nonia was enlisted in the list of OBC only on 23/8/2023. That this was re-verified, Lordship, and after re-verification, an online caste certificate was issued on 18/6/2025 in favor of the petitioner, recognizing him as belonging to the Nonia caste community. But Lordship, this was done after the recruitment process was over.
Done.
Yes, Lordship, but
Now, if
as
the
per the
certificate-
advertisement,
Certificate is found to be genuine.
there are judgments will be by Lordship. At the time of recruitment, he produced his certificate, but it was found to be a fake one or not verified or
That's
not a
right.
genuine one.
Subsequently, it was verified.
Yes,
It is found to be genuine one.
I'll have my instruction on the report.
And for him, they are not aware, my lord, the Nonia committee is enlisted in the central list of OBC in 1993.
Whatever. deprived of his employment.
One of the cases pass the judgment in Assam.
The cases have been dismissed also on the ground of not being able to produce the certificate at the time of
Yes,
the
but
act.
you, that's what we are asking you. Is it a case that certificate is not produced? If the case that his certificate was not available and he produced a subsequent certificate, then your argument may hold water. Here is a case where he has produced a certificate, authorities say it is not genuine.
Not genuine.
He was appointed officer.
Then
But appointment is subject to his verification of this.
that's what you have done.
Yes, Lordship, I'll find
It is
it.
your department, your officer who is certified saying that it is genuine.
Lord.
And he is the same officer who issued the earlier letter and picked up a still representing the state respondent. When April, then we might as well. Nine, 9th of March. Nine. Still order.
Yes, sir.
Filed an appeal. Then an appellate authority.
SSB.
Yes, which section?
So that's it. Nine. Nine.
Explain to the court why this is not a application remedy.
For us to tell you who should go, then section is there for us to go.
Examine the matter, come back on Wednesday.
Your Lordship, my advance submission, Your Lordship. Today it may be adjourned, Your Lordship. And
Come on Wednesday. It's on Wednesday on the request made by the council to the petitioner. Yeah. Order. As per the last order, 20.
there is a, there is a. That is a 47.5 passed by the authority. There is a no, but I type 19 to 22 has type instead of 5. Order of the amount to 5 to 2024. At page number 5 to, instead of 5 to, they have mentioned it as 19.
19.
And the petition number, they have mentioned as 687 of 23. It should have been 6871 of 23. Otherwise, you know, document come to page number 38. There is petition. Last para, fourth para, मतलब. Previously ordered is 19 to 24.
By this order,
The penalty
penalty has been withdrawn, and it is said that he may continue his work as land record assistant in the same place and draw salary and other allowances, but the effect remains same. No? Effect is as per the honorable court direction, but the type order is they have typed it wrongly. In fact, if Lordship kindly comes to page number 35. There the repetition number is correct, but the date is 19 to 20. They have gone to
Five years.
while what time? The order is
30th order. Not
but as regards the full salary, the instructions received today, which I have placed below, this is silent below. Kindly give us some time below. Salary below.
second part.
That is it.
Page number
23.
22.
20. According to 20. Last paragraph. The matter. By the nature 3 rows. Comment of exception department.
consider.
Considered lordship. That is why the NHF 4, they have directed the authority, the taxation department to provide one post of a great post at the taxation department. But till today they have not given it. There is no post in taxation department as per that memorandum. A taxation department. In any other department, he can be accommodated lordship as per memorandum dated once. And it is order of this alone. The proposal to send to the
Yes, Mr. Bora.
that was
That 160.
that
Was
is-
it not placed before SLC?
I do not know lordship because I have received that as per
You get your
letter.
instructions,
And
you get
also-
your instructions.
Also, the lordship, yes, sir. Taxes, finance, taxation.
Ah.
They should have been made a party because there's all letters.
You get the instructions from the DCO.
DCO. March 9th, your
9th March. 9th of March. Fine.
Person concerned, the respondent for whom I am appealing is no longer. I have taken, tried to take instructions from the person.
15th of March.
Obliged.
Right. Order complied.
Otherwise, compliant lordship will be given granted liberty lordship.
Why
At
liberty
an
is
appropriate
required?
forum.
Why is the liberty required?
Liberty
What is the
is-
direction?
yeah.
What is the direction of the court?
Direction when required and to impose a lesser punishment than compulsory retirement. And it will comply with lordship, but
What was the lesser punishment?
the topic just came it on. And no work, no pay, principal lordship for the period.
Anyway,
was
he's entitled
out
to
of
carry if he wants to carry, there is no,
Heard counsel.
everything
for the
policy or the.
From the punishment earlier imposed. State orders were directed to be passed within a period.
Normally, when a senior government advocate is the disciplinary authority, but in this case, earlier he was the inquiry officer, so we had to appoint a fresh disciplinary authority.
Highly considered.
Not the same,
Why are you asking for?
compulsory retirement ban. He's entitled to take whatever everything is of into.
Appeal,
File an appeal as well.
yes, the appeal in the Calumet and IA, in the convocation petition by Leonard Bennett, here and
My lord,
it is to be,
kindly see paragraph 66.
No, there is an appeal file.
My lord, if they have filed appeal
Ah.
after, without filing condemnation petition, my lord, condemnation of.
Don't explain to me, there is an
And
appeal
here
filed
it
or
is,
not.
here, there is no stay order.
May not be. Need not be. When an appeal is filed, but it, file number,
My lord.
The respondent has refused to.
substitute publication. Once the matter is heard, they'll say we.
Public.
Respondent to file. File will be directly subject to order. Fast. But
But by that time, new recruitment process had actually started. And now at this back end of the recruitment process, which will be over within this month, as such would not be accommodated.
Why was he
But here the age is 45 years.
now?
Now it has been increased to 60 years. That has been stated on the, that
Well,
increase.
none appears to the petition. Again next week.
Then we are supposed to get the instruction, Lordship. I called up the concerned officer, Lordship. He is on leave, so he has requested for a short accommodation, Lordship. Yeah, bless.
Who appears for? Accountant General.
Allowance and daily allowance. What happened was working in the industrial sector of CISF unit 11, and he was deployed 25 kilometers away from the initial post to field sector, it goes on outpost. So thereafter, he applied for multiple representation to different hierarchies, your lordship, up to the level of lordship deputy inspector general, northeast zone, your lordship. But his prayer was disallowed, your lordship. Okay, our contention is that as per supplementary rules 20 and 71, he is entitled to daily allowances and table allowances. Lordship, a perusal of the supplementary rule 71 will go to show that may read your lordship. Supplementary. Daily allowances may not be drawn
So
from
there
any.
are some charges against the petition.
But disciplinary proceeding has been there, your lordship, but that is not our contention. We have not challenged the disciplinary proceeding in petition. We are simply praying for a travel allowance and daily allowance.
Then to the-
They have been
They have filed an affidavit.
yes, lordship, they have filed. Okay, what they have said in the affidavit is that lordship, this is between the same unit. Transfer, the deployment has happened between the same unit, lordship. That's why I'm not entitled to travel allowance, lordship, because headquarter is the same. That is what they have said. But lordship, supplementary rule 71 is absolutely clear on that, your lordship. May I read, lordship?
Yes.
Daily allowance may not be drawn for any date on which a government servant does not reach a point outside a radius of 8 kilometers from the duty point, which is the place / office of employment at his headquarters. So, lordship, petitioner was
SR
71 years. 71.
101.
71. not away from 8 kilometers, Your Lordship. But in the present case,
Please read 71 again.
daily allowance may not be drawn for any date on which a government servant does not reach a point outside a radius of 8 kilometers from the duty point, which is the place / office of employment at his headquarters, or return to it from a similar point. Your Lordship. In the present case, Your Lordship, he was deployed in a place which was 25 kilometers away from his initial post of posting, Your Lordship, which is the duty point. The whole unit is divided into 4 sectors, Your Lordship. I was employed as a head constable in the industrial sector. Then he was temporarily deployed for 15 days to a field sector, which is 25 kilometers away, Your Lordship, from the industrial sector. On that basis, also, I am entitled to travel allowance and daily allowance, Your Lordship. Further, there in our writ petition itself, Your Lordship, in case 43 of our writ petition, I have annexed one clarificatory notification from Ministry of Finance, Your Lordship. Page 43 of the writ petition. Point 1, Mary Deros. As per rule position as mentioned in Supplementary Rule 71 or FRSR Part 2 TA rules, travel allowance for a local journey shall be admissible if temporary place of duty is beyond 8 kilometers from the normal place of duty, irrespective of whether the journey is performed by the government German from his residence or from normal place of duty. It clearly shows that I'm absolutely entitled to lots of travel allowance and daily allowance. Yeah.
Seventy-one. The 71.
Our stand in the affidavit. Our stand in
Because
affidavit
then
is that.
is that
It's a routine deportation. One of that 8 kilometers away from the Duliajan, Jargaon. Periodically, the employees are entrusted to that point, Mano. He's not entitled to this, Mano. None of the income has entitled. So, it's a routine, Mano, because it's a.
Please come to SR 71.
Mano. You know, can it be on Tuesday or Thursday for hearing, final hearing? The pleadings are completed, I will satisfy your lordship now. Because of all standing in the affidavit is that is that within the Duliajan Malot headquarter, the people are entrusted 7 kilometers away periodically for 15 or 14 days.
Just on 5th of March. Uh,
My second.
First wife has already been died prior to my marriage. My name is there. There is a objection raised by the daughter of the first wife. They filed a succession petition subsequently. And the succession given equal to all of them. For an appeal, there was the appellate court, while dismissing the appeal, held that pensionary due is not within the succession. So, now, our contention driving why is entitled permitted. Now, here is a dispute. They says that one of the daughter has not married. In our counter reply, we clearly mention in the document is also Gaumura certificate. All of the daughters are married. It's sort it out. Required hearing. Can you request hearing? You provide evidence. I have already enclosed the documents. In our
I am not married. That's a disputed question of fact. How
Gaumura certificate is here.
Gaumura certificate.
No, the people's signature is also there. So they seem married to a person, Malot.
You are relying on evidences by Gaumura.
Due to non-payment of pension, Malot. I am a
Then
difficult
you agree
person,
to
Malot.
her claim. You
How a married daughter is entirely. Our
Very
contention is that, Malot.
very
Your losses kindly look into page number, Malot. Page number 65, 64 onwards. Malot. And next is 67 months.
seven.
Malot.
So what authority are they using?
And next case is 68. People of the locality has
Mr. Goswami, you are next to council.
married Malot. There is no other Malot
Therefore,
document.
go to a civil court.
Malot given their signature, Malot saying that he is already married to another person. Malot.
just one line, Your Lordship. Just one line. This certificate says, Your Lordship. এখন গাঁৱৰে উৎপল হাজৰিকা পিতা সোৰেঞ্চলে অসামাজিকভাৱে পলাই যায়. Now that's the certificate. Now this exactly counters his own statement in para 7, where he says, Your Lordship, in the year 2019, younger daughter named Dissekha Bora got married, and the petitioner able to manage to arrange the marriage ceremony with the help of well-wishers and relatives. Your Lordship, that's what his statement in the writ petition. And the certificate counters that statement, Your Lordship. And this is
Malot,
ultimately.
we know how the marriage is taken place in our state, Malot.
Therefore, we are sending you to civil court.
If my friend did not object, Your Lordship, I may.
Or you can take your chance before.
That's what I am.
Go
I
to
want to
mediation.
Yes.
Your Honor. Right, counsel.
456.
456. Mr. Morocco.
They don't have money. They need, they are not government employees. They need protection under Upendas. Upendas was for MR in the government department, whereas they are not. So government is now taking views of legal department and finance pilot. So it will take some other 4 weeks time. That is what they are considering it, but we haven't reached
Direction to who?
directly to
You are seeking
Adi.
a direction. Show us your. What? After then instruct.
The cancellation of the advertisement. This is with regard to appointment of Gauhati's minor. He acquainted, he appeared in the last paper. So minor, there was an advertisement of 2018 minor with regard to relaxation of age and minor the qualification. And the advertisement was challenged minor in item number 43. And that particular advertisement has been minor cancelled and they will take a fresh call minor. And there are other matters also. My learned colleague appeared, and as because no cause of action remains, all matter has become infructuous. There was a stay order, minor, but other two matters, there is no stay order. Come to the EC decision dated 27 October 2025, minor. Second page, if your lordship look into, 4.1 minor. Cancellation or earlier selection, EC has decided to convey decisions to other with 5 years election to STF. That was a executive council's decision. And that particular advertisement on the basis of which this writ petition was preferred, that has been cancelled. This is the para-wise comments we received, my lord, and wherein, my lord,
Now, yeah.
yes, yeah, we are going to, provided, my lord, this matter is withdrawn, because there is a stay order.
No, they continue, they will be allowed selection.
My lord, that selection process
committee
is
on
gone.
Sunday. Where is that order of cancellation?
4.2, yes, of the
But no
EC.
specific order has been passed.
My lord, there is, my lord, a para-wise comments also I have given you. Yeah.
By an application.
Yeah. And see, for fresh one. Otherwise, also, my lord, from the record, my lord, what was the petitioner's fee? That with regard to 2018 advertisement, and he challenged with regard to that advertisement. That advertisement has been withdrawn, and the whole process has been cancelled. Now, fresh advertisement would be there. So the cause of action doesn't remain in this way. Similar repetitions were there, my lord.
When was the advertisement?
Advertisement has been withdrawn, my lord. I'm coming to it. Para-wise comments, my lord. Second paragraph, my lord, can we see? Because all these shortcomings were there with regard to the advertisement was there, my lord. Last two paragraph from the above only, it is assumed that the entire interview process was incomplete and therefore felt a conscious decision as to taking at the appropriate form to cancel the whole process and initiate a new process to transfer and have more vacancy have resulted.
When was it cancelled? When was it cancelled?
It has been cancelled and it has been reflected in the EC decision, my lord. Cancellation of the AA, my lord, process. EC decision at page 2.1. Council, my lord, who is the highest body of the BPC, my lord, who have taken a conscious call, my lord. All these facts will
No, the decision is to the standing council to take leave. Recruitment.
My lord, the cancellation has been done. And so, my lord, the language is not correct, my lord.
There must be a specific order saying process is cancelled. Only then have this specific order on board.
That is, my lord, that para-wise comments we have received. Second, yes, that is there.
You get the order.
Yeah.
You get the order on para-wise. That cancel. That's to be public notice. Cancel, press everything. But to be issued,
My lord.
so department.
Let it be listed on Monday, my lord. On
Monday.
On Friday, my lord, so that
Friday.
I can produce the cancellation order on Friday. Friday, my lord.
Friday. These matters on Friday, 27th.
All three matters. My lord.
All the three matters. See?
Action on the part of the director not complying with the department. I asked. Why they are not?
Because the TPC that my learned friend had referred to, that is of 2024. So there, so that TPC was for a valid for a period of 1 year, my lord. And subsequently another TPC was there. And the basis, mainly the petitioner who are staff nurse having BSc degree, my lord. They have not been they are said to be not eligible for promotion to the post of the tutor because, my lord, they are not falling in the zone of consideration in terms of, my lord, seniority come merit. The seniority list, because they are holding the post of staff nurse. There are staff nurse with GNM degree and staff nurse with graduate. So the petitioners are staff nurse with graduation. They are claiming promotion to the academic side, my lord. And the nursing service rule 1991, there is no any specific regarding academic side or clinical. There is one seniority, my lord. Of GNM staff nurse having GNM degree or graduate degree. So in that seniority, my lord, seniority list, my lord, para 31 at page 253 of our affidavit, we have said, my lord, that
Now they are claiming seniority over.
they are
diploma
claiming
holders.
promotion.
Huh?
They are claiming promotion.
On the
They are
base-
they
on
are saying that
Basis of
on the basis of they are having graduate degree. They
No,
are
your
saying
lordship, let me correct you. Sorry to interrupt. On the basis of the recommendation of the team.
that recommendation gone, my lord, 2024, my lord.
where is that recommendation?
Yes, your lordship will kindly come to page, the minute starts at 187. Let's take your lordship to page 186 first. Annexure 4. Lordship, this is the letter by the DHS to all the joint directors, superintendent, wherein the staff nurses are employed. Sir, with reference to the subject cited above, I have the honor to inform you that this Director of Health Services is going to promote the staff nurses to the post of ward sister, ward in charge, nursing sister, OT, sister tutor and PHM. This sister tutor and PHM are for the academic side or its equivalent post who are working in a different health institution under the government of Assam. Therefore, you are hereby requested kindly to furnish the vacancy position of the aforementioned post within 7 days from the last 5 years ACR of the staff nurses who have joined the services on or before 2011. I'll pause here for a moment. On or before 2011, we have been appointed in 2018. So these are for all those GNM nurses. You are also requested to furnish last 5 years ECS of the staff nurse having MSc, BSc, post-basic BSc degree who joined in government services on or before the year 2018. That is we. The registration certificate for the additional qualification along with the NOC who have completed post-basic nursing course should be
All
submitted.
right,
to the
then what
undersigned.
happened in the minutes?
Now the minutes is at next page, your lordship. If I may draw your lordship's attention to page 187A. Page number 187E. Serial number 4. The departmental promotion decided to award promotion in two-way process for the post of ward sister, ward in charge, nursing sister, OT sister, PHN. These are on the clinical side. That is, we are those who are required to serve in the hospital, the medical college. And academic side, from the seniority list of the staff nurse published on 2011-2024. In the clinical side, the post of ward sister.
Where are the rules?
Yes.
In the first place?
In
Where
the
are
rule
the
it is
rules?
not
Yes.
there, my lord.
Yeah,
Service rules.
I'll come to the rules and the relevant INC guidelines, your lordship.
INC guidelines are advisory, my lord. not
Your lordship,
mandatory.
either he submits or I submit.
No, you show us the rules.
I'm coming to that, your lordship. One after another, I'll show, place the rules before your lord. And the
We
INC.
want to see the rules.
Yes, sir.
You tell us which page the rules begin.
Your lordship, the rules are here. It's not an.
Why is it not annexed? The most relevant part. Why is it not annexed?
Sir, I thought I.
Why?
Comes to page 5. Seven. Appointment to the cadres of matron, assistant matron, sister, lady health visitor, and their corresponding equivalent post, as shown in Schedule 1, shall be in the manner provided hereinafter. Now, say number 2. Number 1, the appointing authority shall prepare a list indicating the number of vacancies in the cadre which have occurred or are likely to occur in a year, subject to suitability as may be decided by the board or by the appointing authority. An officer belonging to the grade 3 post Assam Nursing Services will promoted in the as set forth herein, below shall be promoted to the next cadre. A member of the cadre in grade 3 services nursing personnel in Assam Nursing Service shall be eligible for promotion to the next higher cadre, subject to the following condition. He she shall have passed the following qualifying examination, training as laid down from time to time. She shall have rendered services as a staff nurse, this is for us, for a minimum period of 5 years on 1st January of the year of promotion. In case of promotion of general nurses, midwife, BSc nurse. Your Lordship has, I've just now read page 186, wherein our PCS were called, the BSc nurses. Now, 12, Your Lordship, general procedure for promotion. Before the end of each year, the appointing authority shall make an assessment of the likely number of vacancies by promotion in the next cadre in each year. The appointing authority shall then furnish to the board the following document and information with regard to the officers equal to 4 times the number of vacancies in order of seniority for promotion. List of the officers in order of seniority eligible for promotion. I'll pause there for a moment. Eligibility means qualification. First, a person has to be eligible in the zone of consideration. So, what is that eligibility? The 5 years of service experience and the qualification. And therefore, the BSc nurses are brought into action. Your Lordship, the service of the sister tutor is to teach the GNM nurses.
From where are you reading? Because the relation
Yes, Your Lordship.
now you fall under class 3.
Yes, Your Lordship.
You are seeking promotion on appointment. Seeking promotion.
Yes, Your Lordship.
So for class 3, there has to be one gradation.
Your Lordship, one gradation list
Whether
in each
GNM
cadre. I'll clarify, Your Lordship. Your Lordship is right. One gradation list in each cadre. Now, what is the cadre? The entry cadre is the staff nurse.
Understand Kedar as it is given in the rules.
Yes, Your Lordship.
Come to rule number 3.
Yes, Your Lordship. Or in the cadre
No,
of,
no, rule 3.
yes,
3-1.
member in the cadre of grade 3 nursing personnel in the Assam Nursing Service.
What are you reading? Rule 3. Kedar.
Class, services shall consist of the following class and cadres. Cadre 1 include the Joint Director of Nursing, Deputy Director of Nursing, and Assistant Director of Nursing. These are 3 different posts, Your Lordship.
These are 3 different cadres.
Yes, cadres.
Yes.
Now, class 3 is matron, Principal Nursing Officer, District Public Health Nurse Officer, Superintendent, Assistant Superintendent, Rural Health Training Center, Assistant Matron, Sister Ward, Ward Sister, Sister Tutor, PHN. Your Lordship, I'll clarify this from the schedule. That page 15. That it starts at page 13, Your Lordship. Class 3, matron, then principal nursing officers, district public health nurse officers, superintendent of rural health training center under FW, then assistant matron. Assistant matron is a different cadre. The pay scale is different.
How can it be a different cadre? You see the class which is written here, class 3.
Yes, Your Lordship. They are all placed in class 3, Your
That's
Lordship.
right. So they all belong to the same cadre. having different posts. Now they would be fine.
Yes, your lordship. Their posts are different and their jobs are also different.
Maybe, but they are all classified into one cadre. And the seniority
Staff nurse is
either has to be understood as
staff. This gradation list is of
either
the
you
staff.
say the rules are applicable, not applicable. If
It's
the rules are
applicable.
applicable,
I'll put it in this way. Your lordship.
hmm,
The gradation list which is prepared, these are of the staff nurses who are either GNM or post basic or
See.
BSc.
all these posts are consolidated. Right. So, they the rules are
Staff nurse consists of the GNM and the BSc. And the staff nurse and the graduates are the BSc or post basic BSc. So they comprises the entry cadre. That is the entry post in the nursing services. Thereafter, promotions are being made to ward in charge and sister tutor. Ward in charge are the one who are to render their services in the hospital, and sister tutors are the one who are to render their services in the teaching academic line.
This is also not distinguished on
That's in the INC, that is Indian Nursing Council. I'll place it that also. And that's the practice basically going on. Your lordship, therefore, a recommendation has
and
been
these
made.
are 309 rules.
Yes, your lordship. So INC guidelines has to be followed, just like we follow the UTC guidelines in case of the colleges. I'll place that also, the qualification of a sister tutor.
So those guidelines will operate that manner.
Yes,
Now,
your
the
lordship.
question is that if these guidelines
Says so. If I draw your lordship's kind attention to page 15. Detail number 4, staff nurse. Got it? Under direct recruitment, BSc nursing or candidate who has passed Q examination and has 3.5 years GNM training course prescribed by Indian Nursing Council should be registered with the Nursing Council. So the qualification has to be as per the Nursing Council. Okay? And the Nursing Council, I'll demonstrate from my petition, the Nursing Council categorically state that a sister tutor, that is who are in the academic line, have to be compulsorily BSc or MSc. So therefore, the DPC has recommended us here.
now
Yes.
what has happened to the recommendation of the DPC?
In the DPC recommendation, your lordship, they've been sitting over the matters. Now,
When was this recommendation made? 24.
yes, your lordship.
Okay.
Thereafter, what happened, your lordship? If I may draw your lordship's kind attention. Page 222.
right? The recommendation does not give me a right. But when that recommendation is not being followed through, or is not being adhered to, the administrative department has to come up with a reason of why they don't want to comply. Supreme Court is very clear on that. There is a recommendation for promotion. Now, promotion is my civil right. Now, I have been considered
No,
for
promotion is not a right. You have a right to be considered.
considered, and I have been considered and I have been recommended for promotion.
Right. But
So
that
what-
has not been acted upon. How?
That is not been acted upon. So, what is the reason that you are not being acted?
So
That
we
you have not
will
acted
direct
upon?
them to have hold a fresh DPC.
No, Your Lordship, that will again curtail my right to
Why?
seniority. Your
How
Lordship.
will it curtail your right?
Your Lordship, the DPC has recommended me way back in
Maybe,
2024.
but the rules say that inclusion of your name doesn't give you a right.
Lordship, I was I'll
You are
place one
recommended.
judge.
You are recommended.
I'll place one judge. I'm obliged that Your Lordship has taken note of the fact that at least I have been recommended, Your Lordship. When the DPC is, the Honorable Supreme Court has gone to the extent of saying that you cannot even challenge the DPC until unless there is something malafide. I'll draw Your Lordship's kind attention to paragraph 27. Para 27 is at page 650. Down there. In our opinion, the judgment of the tribunal does not call for any interference inasmuch as it followed the well-settled dictum of the service jurisprudence that there will ordinarily be no interference by the court of law in the proceeding and recommendation of DPC unless such DPC meetings are illegally or in gross violation of the rules or there is misgrading of confidential report. In the present case, DPC had made an overall assessment of all the relevant confidential reports of the eligible officers who were being considered. DPC considered the remarks of the reviewing officers. There was a clear application of mind. Respondent 1 did not fulfill the benchmark, as the impugn direction of the High Court ought not to have been much issued, as the same will not have an impact of causing utter confusion and chaos in the cadre of such and such and the such. So the principle of law is that when there is a recommendation of the DPC, that does not even call for a judicial interference. Of course, there is a rider, there is a caveat. If there is some malafide, if there is some illegality, if there has been
But it's a proposition to say that once a DPC has recommended,
yes, Your Lordship.
the authority is bound to follow.
Yes, Your Lordship.
It's an authority.
Yes, Your Lordship. Why I'm saying so?
Paragraph 7 means if the apex court
But the underlying principle in para 27, which is categorically laid down one, that a DPC's recommendation cannot be interfered or by court. In fact, now, yes, Your Lordship. So if the court cannot interfere, who is the director of?
have they interfered?
They say
They have
that
not interfered.
they have not
They
appointed
have
us.
not acted upon.
They have not appointed us, and they have taken U-turn from talking to that. That's what I want to
You
demonstrate.
show us any judgment that the authority is bound to accept DPC recommendation and they do not have the power to having from the DPC recommendation. That the grounds for not following the DPC recommendation are not correct.
The Lordship may just demonstrate from their own letters. They're contradictory in the nature. I will just demonstrate from the. If I may draw Your Lordship's kind attention.
No, we are not inclined to pass an order in a DPC held 2 years back to say that government must appoint. We can direct the government to get the constitution.
Why I'm saying so, that will, how that will prejudice us.
Why?
a DPC was constituted. Everything was looked into. The ACS has been looked into. The records will reveal that. If the DPC reports are called here, the records are called, it will reveal. Now, when the DPC has recommended me or us that we promote this person, how can the director say that not act upon the same? There has to be administrative reasons. The long-standing practice has been such that they have been appointing us. Promoting us in that manner. Now, all of a sudden, the interdepartmental communication will show everything, Your Lordship. If I may draw your Lordship's kind attention to page 222. Fill the things, Your Lord. Annexure 12. Reference to the subject cited above, I have the honor to inform that a departmental promotion committee was held on such and such by the Director of Health Services in connection with the award of promotion of nursing personnel to the higher post minus of the meeting is enclosed herewith. Further, representative of the Director of Health Services Assam informed that as per the instruction of the government promotion of nursing cadre should be strictly adhered to the Assam Nursing Service Rule 1991. Therefore, it was decided in the meeting that if a committee wishes to effect the promotion as per any other norms or any other arrangement which is not explicitly mentioned in the Assam Nursing Service Rule 1991, in such case, approval of the government should be sought for the same. Therefore, I am sending here with a proposal for approval of the government whether the promotion of the nursing personnel in academic side shall be made as per the INC norms, as they have not mentioned any specific qualification to fill up the post in academic side or in clinical side in the service rule. This is for your favor of a kind and necessary action. Now, Your Lordship, the next letter the government has written, page 223.
They are saying that the INC guidelines are necessary.
Yes,
Then
that's what I'm saying. INC guidelines says that
but
why
who is the appointing authority?
Director, Your Lordship.
The director has already said that it must be as per INC guidelines.
Exactly, Your Lordship. In spite of that, they are not promoting. That's what I want to project, Your Lordship. Subsequently, they have been changing their stand. Now, page 223, Your Lordship. The government has stated categorically, the para second, with reference to your letter dated 11/1/2016-25, regarding the proposal for approval of the government to consider INC norms for promoting of the nursing personnel in the academic side. I am directed to convey the approval of the government in this regard. As per the request, you are allowed to follow the INC norms for promotion of the nursing personnel in the academic side. Therefore, in view of the above, you are hereby requested to ensure that the INC norms are strictly adhered to in the promotion process and the decision of the promotion committee are implemented accordingly.
What's seeking promotion for?
Sister tutor.
Sister tutor. And who is the department contemplating?
Director of Health Services.
Who are the contemplating? While apprehending that your promotion are not
She was conducted. Persons on the clinical side, that is the ward in charge, they have been promoted.
but promoted as what?
Ward in charge.
Ward in charge.
Yes, sir.
You are
And-
not vying for that post.
No, I am not vying for it. I will vie for that post, I cannot do that. Now, there are 83 posts of sister tutor lying vacant in various training schools, JNM training schools. And for those posts, only the persons who are having BSc or post-basic BSc or MSc can be qualified, Your Lordship. And therefore, we have been recommended. Though our names appears below in the gradation list, which I must concede to this honorable court, but Supreme Court has said eligibility will come only if you have acquired the qualification and the requisite experience. So the requisite experience is 5 years and the qualification is BSc, which we have. Therefore, for the post of those 83
No,
numbers,
apart from you, who else are there for the post?
there are almost, we are 98 persons are fine, Your Lordship. So we all are in the zone of consideration. In fact, a list was also annexed, Your Lordship.
Yes, Mr. Bora, what seems to be the problem here?
But the problem because my lord, if they are eligible, whenever the authority will require them, my lord, they will promote them, my lord.
So why have you held the DPC if they were not required to be promoted?
No, my lord. In terms of the DPC, in our affidavit, we have stated, my lord, at para 24, page 250. Page 250, para 24, for award of promotion of the in-service nursing personnel, the general procedure of promotion contained in Rule 12 of the Assam Nursing Service Rule 1991 is followed. Accordingly, in every calendar year before commencement of new year, promotion of the in-service nursing personnel are awarded cadre-wise incorporating the general procedure of promotion, the Nursing Service Rules so and the Assam Nursing Amendment Service Rules so. Despite having existing vacant posts of sister tutor in different GNM training schools, the deponent authority is not in a position to award promotion from the post of staff nurse having BSc nursing /MSc nursing degree to sister tutor, considering the zone of consideration contained in the service rules, which is contrary. The promotion is awarded to the post of sister tutor PSN to such staff nurse who falls within the zone of consideration at the rate 1:4 ratio. However, two numbers of staff nurses were promoted, staff nurses having post-basic BSc nursing degree were promoted to the post of sister tutor PSN as
So
per,
what is your serial number in the gradation list?
because two persons were within the zone of consideration and they have been promoted, madam.
But the reply to this, seniority will not come in the first the eligibility. That I'll place it. I have categorically stated. Your lordship kindly looks at the judgment.
We are trying to understand the facts.
Yes,
We
Your
come to
Lordship.
the judgments.
Your lordship,
Later.
my
What is your seniority in the list?
Your lordship, page 193, our seniority starts at 1089
1089.
to till 2517.
And what is the number till which the persons are promoted?
Persons from 1 to 96 have been promoted.
196.
Really, it may be till 100, somebody could not have been promoted.
196, they are staff nurses.
They are staff nurses.
All are
Like
staff nurses.
All are staff.
All are staff nurses.
Number-
What is the vacancy of the sister tutors?
83 on the day when the DPC was held.
Vacancy is 83.
Yes, Your Lordship.
So 83 for how many? And what is your serial number?
My serial number is, it starts from 1089 to 2517.
They were not within the zone of consideration.
That's the precise case. To be in the zone of consideration, I have to be eligible for the post. What is the eligibility? 5 years of service in the staff nurse and either BSc or MSc or post basic. This two qualification determines my eligibility. Seniority will come later on. The reason is this: seniority will come. Suppose let us say A and B. They are both.
You are referring.
Yes, Your Lordship.
How you are included?
Yes, Your Lordship.
So if there is one post, 4 persons are in the zone of consideration. How is 4?
Persons will be eligible. First of all, and have 5 years of service in the staff. So all those persons has to be extracted. I put him.
Therefore, it is for the government to take the call.
Has not been satisfied by any authority.
May not be, but
First
what
of
the
all,
DPC has done, and which is why you are pressing for the DPC's.
so that they can be included to be for promoted.
I'll go back to page 186 again.
Hmm.
For the director who was sought for the ACRs, it was not the DPC. It was the director who was sought for the DPC, ACRs and everything. If your lordships kindly come to page 186. I have
You
read
show us the gradation list. Where is the gradation list?
the gradation list is at page 90 to 168. Your lordship.
So how many persons are promoted here?
Lordship,
100 something.
almost some persons have
All right, let us say 200 persons.
not 200, it's 96 only.
96.
Yes, your lordship.
All right, let us take it to be 100.
Yes, your lordship.
And who are you?
I am BSc nurses, your lordship.
Are you also are you also nomenclature also?
All
Our
are staff
nomenclature
nurse,
is staff nurse with BSc.
some are staff nurse with GNM. Because for the staff nurse is the direct recruitment. And eligibility is GNM or
So those nurses where you have the classification.
Yes, your lordship. Rest are all.
So according to you, for sister tutor, it is to be a person having a degree,
Yes, your lordship.
not a GNM.
Not GNM.
Now, for you consider that
Yes.
and then
Yes, your lordship.
now pray and tell us under what provision of
kindly, my lord, in this regard,
Not there.
regarding your lordship's query, kindly peruse page 26 to 26, my lord. Your lordship query is clear from this communication, my lord.
26.
Yes, my lord, page 26. It is by the director, the appointing authority, my lord.
So the
That query is dealt with, my lord, page 22, 26,
Your
my
lordship,
lord.
if I may kindly submit, he's interfering, therefore I could not comment. Practice has been that in the department, and that has been approved.
That has
And
been
therefore,
subsequent-
let me submit.
that approval has been subsequently
Your
stayed,
lordship,
my lord.
either he submit or I submit. Two people cannot submit at the same time. Your lordship, the eligibility has been defined by the Supreme Court. What is eligibility?
by defined by
It has laid down by the Honorable Supreme Court. What is eligibility? Your lordship, first to be in the
if
zone of
you rely
consideration.
only on case laws, then these rules will have to be thrown out.
No, your lordship,
These are 309 rules.
exactly, your lordship.
You are
Therefore,
not
this-
putting a challenge to the rules.
No, your lordship. I am saying that this rules has to be read in consonance with the
Cannot be.
guidelines.
It cannot be.
In guidelines, your lordship.
Then you put a rule.
So
Say
rules
that they are
category-
in conflict with the
Your
guidelines.
lordship, the page 15 of the lordship has done one by one. Page 15 of the rules, staff nurse, it says,
Yes.
BSc nursing or candidate who has passed Q examination and has 3.5 years of GNM training course
Right.
prescribed by the Indian Nursing Council.
Correct.
So the course curriculum has to be prescribed by the Indian Nursing Council.
Correct.
So what does the Indian
Now
Nursing
you
Council?
tell us from the rules that for these tutors, besides the procedure prescribed, there is an option.
INC prescribed, there is no dispute.
If you see my notes, I have sought to deviate from the notes.
Earlier record that. not wrong, Your Lordship. What I'm trying to say is that, first of all, there is no dispute to the fact that the INC prescribes that one has to be
We give
graduate.
that to you, yes.
Secondly, now the question comes, when this 5 years combined with this qualification, that is,
You are not addressing the rule.
I'll come to rules also.
Yes.
That is
The
follow
rules are
the
very
same manner.
clear,
Your
the
Lordship.
rules are laid down together. Some place the other way.
No,
because
not,
that is
I am
what
not
we
placing
say.
the other way, I am placing the manner in which it has to be, Your Lordship, in which it has been done so long. It was like this, Your Lordship. The eligibility will come in terms of the qualification, which is the educational qualification as well as the experience.
That's not what is contemplated when you say.
Therefore, I would rely on a Supreme Court judgment.
Yes, sure.
The other side.
Practice is based on that they rely on, not that yes, it is a matter of
No, I'll share
a
it.
day or two.
I'll
When?
share it.
After the hearing is over.
I'll share. The code I'm sharing it just now.
Why? Why should we accept your judgment now? Why the list of books is not available? You are ready for hearing.
I'll give it that case, Your Lordship. I'll place the judgment to Your Lordship.
That is point of
Para 15, Your Lordship. From the middle, the prescribing of an eligibility condition. Has Your Lordship got it?
describing eligibility.
The prescribing of an eligibility condition for entitlement to consideration for promotion is within the competence of the rulemaking authority. The eligibility condition has to be fulfilled by a section officers, including the senior director, in order to be eligible for being considered for promotion. When qualifications for appointment to a post in a particular cadre are prescribed, the same has to be satisfied before a person can be considered for appointment. Seniority in a particular cadre does not entitle a public servant for promotion to a higher post unless he fulfills the eligibility condition prescribed by the relevant rules. A person must be eligible for promotion having regard to the qualification prescribed for the post before he can be considered for promotion. Seniority will be relevant only amongst person eligible. Seniority cannot be substituted for eligibility, nor it can override in a matter of promotion to the next higher post. The rule prescribed the uniform period of qualification cannot be said to be arbitrary or just violative or particular.
Staff nurse and teacher. What we asked for first. Distinction between the qualification.
Para 15 of the schedule, page 15 states that you have to adhere to the INC guidelines. The qualifications are laid there. Now, if your lordships kindly turn to the qualifications of the INC guidelines, which is annexed with the writ petitions. Number 169, your lordship. It starts at 169. The operative portion is at page 1. I'm sorry. Operative portion is at page 183. Nursing teaching faculty. Qualification for teaching staff of general nurses and midwifery, that is GNM program, with 60 students. Principal, MSc nursing with 3 years of teaching experience, or BSc nursing basic, post basic with 5 years of teaching experience. Vice principal, MSc nursing or BSc nursing, post basic.
No, you are referring to which post? Tutor.
Tutor. Now I'm coming to tutor. MSc nursing, number 3, MSc nursing or BSc nursing, post basic or diploma in nursing education with administration with 2 years of professional experience.
And diploma both.
Yes. Diploma holders can be, that is a different course, diploma in nursing education and administration. That is
What
not
is the
GNM.
diploma they are having?
They are having GNM. We are teaching them. They are having GNM courses. That is a diploma courses. This is another diploma in nursing education and administration with 2 years of clinical experience. So admittedly, there are no such persons. It is only the GNM and we. So GNM have been considered for the ward in charge post, and we have been considered for tutorial option.
Decision taken by the government.
The government is taking that it has to be in consonance with the INC guidelines. First, now they take a U-turn again. So
They
when an
They
administrative
don't take a U-turn. The route
like,
Right, that's
like
what
your
we are
lordship,
saying, that provincial.
she cannot override. Then your lordship, then what is the necessity of page 186 when the director has called for our ACRs? Your lordship will keep in mind, they cannot change their stand every day. This is an administrative authority, your lordship, that Govardhan Das Banji and that Mohinder Singh Gill comes into play. You cannot change your stand by an affidavit or something every day. First, you call for our ACRs, you 6 hours eligibility, you considered us, then the DPC recommended us.
It doesn't give you right that merely because somebody considered you, you get an indivisible right. No, you don't.
So if I don't get that right,
No.
then what is
You
under
have a right to be considered, you've been considered.
and I have been
Rules are
recommended.
categorical.
I have been
Rules are
recommended.
Categorical, your name in the.
Where is the decision?
That decision, either the government has to take or you have to.
No, the
challenge it.
decision has not been there so far,
So
not
you
to
challenge
recommend
it.
us.
You say these rules are in conflict with the INC guidelines. Therefore, you are deprived.
No,
This
no,
is
no.
not your case.
It is not the case.
Yeah.
The rules categorically said it has to go by INC guidelines.
But
Now-
the INC guidelines say something which is contrary to the rules.
No, the INC guidelines say only category of the sister tutor. Your lordship, this JNM school has to be established in terms of the.
No, Mr. Counsel, you have heard enough. Bound to be appointed.
I'll just, your lordship will fix another date. I'll come up with that.
They have heard you enough.
Lordship, That case, your
We are
lordship,
ready to dismiss your petition now. Your ground is that we
no, your lordship cannot, that cannot be in this way.
And
manner.
that promotional exercise has been completed, my lord.
We are not saying that you are not, you don't have a claim.
Your lordship, let them produce the records of
Why,
all
why,
valuable
why?
It is-
Even if we follow. It appears to be prima facie contrary to the. Why should we now direct in the face of a set of
It does not say anywhere that the post, that the academic post has to be filled up by anybody. So
And that has
therefore, the
been
INC
clarified.
guidelines
No,
comes into
it
play.
doesn't say that it has to be filled by degree.
Your lordship will appreciate, kindly appreciate the fact
Doesn't
that
say so.
page 186, our rights started and acute.
No, we don't.
And that has been clarified at
We have
page
heard
with
it,
page
but-
226 also, madam.
That in the face of the rules can be.
Yes, madam.
Your lordship will satisfy your lordship.
Heard something from her.
Perfect.